macabre coven. We are venomous sin.
And venomous sin declares war on hypocrisy, fake fucks, and the politically correct world that tries to silence you.
We are the band that refuse to kneel.
And stand up for the ones the world tries to silence with fake smiles and so-called status.
You screamed, we hear.
And you are not alone. Welcome to the Macabre Coven. I am Chavi, and tonight we are going to drag a corpse out into the daylight and carve it open. Influencers and subcultures, the rise of plastic metalheads, TikTok goths, and their pre-made darkness. You know exactly who I am talking about. The mesh top warriors, the eyeliner cosplayers, the ones who think a playlist and a pout make them high priests of the underworld. Sit down, this is going to hurt, because the only thing darker than their outfits is the emptiness behind them. Metal and goth subcultures were born in basements, in mud, in sweat, in blood. They were not born in curated feeds or 15-second TikTok clips. They were born in distortion and disobedience. Yet here we are, surrounded by a swarm of hashtag lobotomized content parasites who believe rebellion is a preset filter. They are not disciples of darkness, they are selfie sluts worshiping the holy trinity of likes, follows, and brand deals. Picture it, a TikTok goth influencer, mesh top, fake leather choker, lips painted blacker than her soul, staring into her phone while a festival burns behind her. The music could be tearing down the sky, and she is still tilting her head at the right angle, making sure her highlight catches the light. That is not goth, that is not metal, that is content. And content deserves to be crucified until it bleeds glitter. Do you know what darkness really is? It is not a Shane shopping cart. It is not a glossy haul video with sad background music. Darkness is standing in the cold rain at Wacken, boots sinking into the mud while riffs blast your skull wide open. Darkness is watching the world spit on you for looking different and spitting right back with your eyeliner smeared and your fists up. Darkness is pain turned into noise, not noise turned into hashtags. And here is the sick irony. These fuckfluencers call themselves rebels. They call themselves outsiders. Yet their rebellion fits into a 1-minute loop with captions like dark vibes only. That is not rebellion. That is coffin candy with eyeliner. That is rebellion bought on sale, ready-made, delivered to your doorstep with free returns if it does not match the curtains. They are not rebelling. They are normie fucking themselves into a parody of darkness. Because the truth is, rebellion is ugly, uncomfortable, dangerous. It gets you fired, it gets you beaten, it gets you excluded. Rebellion is not marketable, not digestible. If rebellion looks pretty on Instagram, then it is already dead. Now I know some of you listening are sharpening your claws. You are ready to scream, Chavi, stop gatekeeping, let people in. And I will tell you straight, this is not gatekeeping. Venomous sin has always been against elitist bullshit. If you feel the music, you are one of us. But if you ignore the music and only care about the outfit, then you are not in. You are an intruder selling selfies to an audience of comment corpses. Music first. Always music first. Subculture without music is cosplay. And cosplay is fine when it is honest, but call it what it is. Do not piss on our graves and call it rain. When you stand in front of a mirror for 2 hours trying to copy a Pinterest goth look and then record yourself lip syncing to a song you never bothered to listen to, you are not part of this underworld. You are a mannequin in a shop window. And you know what really makes me laugh? When these plastic metalheads act like they discovered something ancient. They put Bauhaus on a playlist, add The Cure, sprinkle in Bring Me the Horizon because it is trending, and suddenly they are historians of darkness. That is not heritage, that is Spotify tourism. I call it fellatio-baptized culture. Tongue polishing the system for validation, pretending it is loyalty. They suck the aesthetics dry, call it empowerment, and when someone points out the emptiness, they scream oppression. That is not oppression. That is self-inflicted vacuum worship. Do not misunderstand me. I love aesthetics. Venomous sin is built on imagery as much as it is on sound. But aesthetics without substance is a corpse in makeup. Beautiful maybe, but still rotting. A fishnet top without a riff behind it is just a costume. And this is the bigger problem. Subcultures rot when they are reduced to aesthetics, because then the loudest voices are not the musicians, not the ones bleeding on stage, not the outcasts building scenes from scratch. The loudest voices become the ones with the best angles and the most filters. And once that happens, the music gets buried, the message gets buried, and all we are left with is swasta fashion. Control stitched in mesh. Do you think anyone in the 80s bled for eyeliner just to make TikTok pretty? Do you think anyone got beaten up in the streets for wearing black leather just so someone could sell discount chokers with affiliate codes? They suffered because they were different. They bled because they did not belong. That was the cost of being metal, of being goth. Now the cost is a ring light and a discount code. So yes, I am angry. Yes, I am venomous. But anger is better than silence. Silence is compliance. And compliance is a corpse. Here is the call. If you are listening, if you are a sinner, if you still care about sound more than selfies, then fight. Support underground bands, go to the dirty clubs, stand in the mud, scream until your throat bleeds. Share music, not mirrors. A playlist is not a blood oath, but your presence in the pit is. To the influencers who think this is about you, congratulations, it is. You are welcome to stay if you start listening. But if you only came here for clout, then the exit is that way. Do not trip on your own selfie stick on the way out. And for those who get it, those who live it, those who feel it, Venomous Sin stands with you. We are not here to play nice. We are not here to be polite. We are here to declare war on hypocrisy, on plastic rebellion, on the parasites sucking subcultures dry. This is not about being true goth or true metal. This is about not letting subcultures become empty costumes. This is about music that matters more than your filter, about riffs that crush harder than your hashtags. This is about venom, about rebellion, about refusing to kneel. So the next time you see a plastic metalhead with their pre-made darkness, smile. Because deep down, they know the truth. They know their rebellion is rented. They know their playlist is borrowed. They know their eyeliner will run at the first drop of rain. Meanwhile, the real ones will still be there, soaked, scarred, screaming, and alive. Visit venomoussin.com. Check out shop.venomoussin.com for merch. Find us on YouTube and on Spotify. Search Venomous Sin. This was Chavi, this was the Macabre Coven, and this was the execution of plastic metalheads. Long live the noise, long live the venom, long live the real.
If you like the show, hit subscribe, share it to anyone you think should hear it.
If you ever been silenced, manipulated, excluded, we are here for you. We are Venomous Sin.
And Venomous Sin declares war!
You are not alone.